boys. It's another Monday, and I got a lot of shit on my table. So let's go take a look at it. Woo! Look at that. That's our dining room table, man. It's just, or I should say, it's just my hobby table. Mel's losing her fucking mind, right, baby?
Yes, I
am. But she knows it must be done. She must sacrifice for the sake of wargaming. Oh, whatever. She's in her own zone. More, she's playing her fucking Skyrim, so she's on a whole other planet. All right, guys. So, been busy this week. Haven't got anything done painting wise, but almost. Okay, let's jump into it. So I've been constructing a bunch of the minis for the Wolfenstein games. So these are all the various minis from the All-Star expansion. The blue are like the heroes and the red are like the enemies. And I guess most of these are character models, various characters. And then here, in the middle here, we got, these are from the old, what is it, the Old Blood expansion. And again, the blue are supposed to be good guys and the red are bad. Then over here, this is from the core set. So here's BJ, and then some big ass fucking like I don't know what they're called, like robot dog things. And there's Mecha Hitler. It's fucking awesome.
Die, allied Schweinhund. Nein! Eva, auf Wiedersehen.
Bunch of minis, dude. I mean, and then here's all that's left. This big pile of sprues are all enemies. Zombies, soldiers, officers, all sorts of shit. So about halfway done with it. A lot of minis, man. I mean, if you got the money, if you got $200 and you don't have any weird war, shit, man, that's all you need. Minis at the wazoo. All right, and then in the middle here, these are my Nachtjägers for my Achtung Cthulhu Assault on the Fuhrer Train. Need to paint these up. These are kind of like, unlike the Black Sun, these guys use like alien tech and supernatural tech to make like high tech shit. So they got like, they got like advanced armor and they got like Tesla weapons and all sorts of shit. They got like bionic eyes and appendages and shit. So they got these like kind of like enhanced dogs. And then in the middle there is Braum. She's like the leader of it. Another Nazi fucking she-wolf causing trouble. And then on the sides here are these are kind of like they're like Shoggoth, but they're like human sized. So they're just kind of like Shoggoth infantry, not so much like a giant blob, but little infantry soldiers. Anyway, that's that. I just did a quick first layer of the King Tiger that's been infused with the Shoggoth. I usually paint my stuff pretty realistic, so it's gonna be all dirty and shit. This is it's supposed to be taking place during the Bulge, so I did a whitewashed. I base coated it with the yellow, the Panzer yellow, and then I just pretty much sprayed it with a base coat to just kind of simulate, and then kind of roughed it up with like brush strokes to just kind of show that this thing's been whitewashed really quick to just cover up the I guess the yellow. But yeah, it'll be all muddy and all when I get it all done. I think I got some cool decals I'm gonna use for like the unit, what the unit will be. But the tentacles will be like a glossy black with kind of like some purple highlights on it, I think. Kind of like in the pictures. And then but yeah, it should look pretty sweet when it's done. Then I've got these M6s. These are, I forgot to show these the last time, but I got these from Gaddis Gaming. Uh, Lee's an awesome dude. He usually sells them in 156, but I'm like, dude, you got to hook me up with 148 because that's my scale. And he did. He hooked me up. So I guess if if you talk to him, talk to Lee, see if you can if you need a different size for your stuff. Ask him. He might hook you up. These M6s. So the M6 was like a heavy tank. I think that started the prototypes were first thrown out in 41. And then for whatever reason, I guess there was some chassis or drivetrain, or I think it was some electric drive or some shit. It just didn't develop fast enough, and they just didn't go with any heavy tanks pretty much during world, except for the Pershing. And some people even call the Pershing heavy, but anyway, I don't know why. It's pretty goddamn heavy, but these were intended to be the Americans' heavy tanks. The original prototype started off with like dual turrets and all sorts of stupid shit. But I think these are great tanks, man. And in my timeline, I'm not gonna divulge too much because of certain policies and people in play. The M4 is never fucking done, so they actually go with the M6. They stick with the M3s and the various M3s, the medium and the light tanks, but they just they don't make any M4s because their opponents at the time is only going to be like so in my timeline. I'll go ahead and tell you in my timeline, America's still isolationist. FDR was off during an assassination attempt in 33. I think it was I can't remember his damn name. Warren, I think is his name. The vice president from Texas. He takes over. He's kind of like a douche, like a traditional Southern values. So he stays isolationist. But anyway, so when Pearl happens, the only enemies that America has is the Japs. So they don't really need to mass produce medium tanks because most of the Pacific's going to be up against Japanese stuff. If they do engage in land combat, and it'll be mostly light tanks. But they just decided, we'll stick with these heavies and the M3 with the the 75 and the 37 on it, and then you got the light tank, which is a 37. So, but yeah, so the M4 maybe but and in my timeline, there's no Lend-Lease, so there's no reason to make a bunch of M4s because they're not selling it to anybody. But anywho's. All right, but yeah, check these out. These are great. This is the M6. So it's got a 90 millimeter gun, and then it's got a 37 millimeter coax. And then it's got like 3 30s on the damn thing in the front of it. There's a coax, and then there's a dual 30 in the hole. So a lot of machine gun fire down that fucker. But yep, that's those things. I think that's about it on the table, guys. Jeb he needs a little bit of touch up, but get him. But other than that, and these are the minis for our upcoming assault on the Fuhrer train. Those are the ones that have been done. So pretty sweet. Lots of cool shit. You can get these guys from our pals at Coveted Forge. We got a discount. These are fucking epic. Epic stuff. You got some great weird World War II topics on there. I'm going to see if I can get it to where that's some cool shit right there. And then these are Reaper, Tamaya, Gas Gaming, and then all this blue and red shit. That's all from the Wolfenstein board game from what is that? Archon Studios, I believe. But yeah, there it is. Well, I was hoping to get that damn tank finished, but time just ran out, and I was really trying to finish up those Wolfenstein because I wanted to get all the figures put together so we could maybe start playing. But I should get that done this week. Hopefully, I'll get that damn tank done this week. So, pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed it. And whatever you do in this crazy, crazy fucking mixed up world, keep it weird. Right, baby?
Right.
Yeah. See you.